Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of April 14th through April 20th, 2024. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to thank everyone for liking and sharing, subscribing, recommending my Claire Candy Huff YouTube channel. And it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And when you do, you get notification when I upload new videos. And if you would like to donate for my free content, would be much appreciated. I've left my PayPal link in the description box down below. I had many people book for my emotion code sessions so far this year, and here is a lovely, lovely testimonial from one of my clients. She wrote, "I can't thank Candy enough for such a wonderful session. I was in a very dark place mentally and emotionally for the last couple of months, and my session with Candy truly made me feel like I have a new lease on life. After talking with her and going through a healing session with her, I felt so much more open, safe, and light. I can't thank Candy enough for the relief that I felt, and I still feel. I definitely want to book a follow-up session because I want to continue feeling this sense of hope. The energy healing was subtle and incredibly powerful at the same time." And that comes from Hannah in Illinois. Now, if you're interested in scheduling a session with me, intuitive counseling, angel tarot card readings, Reiki energy healing, past life clearing, and those powerful releasing emotion code sessions, releasing trapped emotions, you can phone me at Angel Healing House. That number is 831-277-3716. That's Eastern Standard Time. Or you can always visit my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Now, here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we pull runes, tarot cards, oracle cards. But firstly, we always look into the astrological heavens to see how the planetary energies will be affecting us. On April 8th, like many others, I celebrated and I honored the magical solar eclipse by rejoicing and sending out tidal waves of love, peace, joy, and unity to increase the light on our beloved planet Earth. This eclipse was the starting date to deliver to many in the collective much needed change. This post-eclipse energy will deeply affect us for up to 2 weeks afterward and will go on to shape our lives for months and months to come. With it being in the North Node of Fate, it will usher in destined and magical changes for many. Now, my angelic family, who I, Angel Ariel, am part of, we are called the Posse of Angels. The Posse of Angels is saying if you're open to anything to happen, then you'll be just fine. On Eclipse Day, I saw a big white dog in our yard. I've never seen him before. It reminded me of the dog in the Fool card in Tarot, in which the Fool is allowing himself to be led down a brand new path by Spirit, with the white dog representing trust, hope, and faith in something much grander than himself. He knows that he has everything he needs to go in the direction of his soul's highest calling, being led by Spirit, and white, of course, is the color of birth and new beginnings. Now, on upcoming April 19th, the sun will wave farewell to Aries and transitions into Taurus, ushering in a season which is characterized by stability, very groundedness in money, finances, and sensuality. Happy early birthday to all you Taurians out there. Now, going into Taurus season, we shift from the action-packed, masculine energies, go for it energies of Aries, into a more feminine energy of being the receiver of all that we put into action during Aries season. With Taurus ruled by Venus, it is influencing us to savor the sensual pleasures and appreciating the beauty of life. One day after the sun moves into Taurus, the energies of an event just as important as that solar eclipse has begun to swirl around us already. Now, this is the much prophesized Jupiter Uranus transit. This is the planet Jupiter with its energies of expansion and good fortune and good luck. And it's coming together with Uranus, the great awakener, the planet of surprises and unexpected, and they are both in the earthly material sign of Taurus. Now, this transit has not happened in the sign of Taurus for 84 years, so it is pretty important. It's said to happen on the date of April 20th, 2024, but this transit's powerful, potent energies is already affecting us for a whole month, as it began to take effect on April 7th, and it will go through May 7th. It's certainly a time when something our heart deeply desires is being jump-started to help us manifest it. This powerful window of energies is acting like a fire, igniting seeds of wishes which have been planted, bringing in new opportunities, new offers, new connections, which is in response to our soul's highest service and its highest destiny. Going forward, ask yourself, what? What do I desire? What is my deepest longing? What is my greatest goal to manifest, to receive now the fruits of my labor? For this is the most amplified time to ask with Jupiter's expansion. Jupiter gives us an inspirational jolt. It encourages us to go into a new direction. With Uranus, it sets us on a new course that we did not expect, as again, Uranus is a force of change, bringing in surprises and out of the blue connections and opportunities. With Jupiter's expansive energies, it brings in yeses from the universe, which are from very helpful sources. What often happens during a Jupiter-Uranus transit is that a new connection, this is something that is karmic, fated, perhaps a destined benefactor, comes into one's life to support and help in some way to manifest a deeply wished for desire. Now, perhaps they will believe in us. They might believe to financially back our projects or love what we're doing and will offer an opportunity to foster those long held dreams. Where doors have seemed to be blocked before, a Jupiter Uranus transit brings in a new sense of freedom, a new sense of liberation that can bring us out of stagnation. Being in the sign of Taurus, which rules over money and finances, this is wealth that we can tangibly taste, see, hear, touch, and smell, bringing with it material stability and security. For many, it brings in material creature comforts where all our needs are met. And because Uranus is so much about unexpected surprises, our part in all of this is to deeply trust. Believe that we are deserving for that which we are wishing for. If we don't encompass this energy, this trapped emotion of perhaps low self-worth or not deserving, it will actually block our heart's desires from coming in. This is why my emotion code sessions have been so invaluable for people, because they have helped to swipe out of the person's energy field anything and removing it that they've created or that they've inherited, and they don't even know it's there through their generational, their ancestral lives, or their ancestral line, or from their past lives. And these trapped emotions are blocking them from feeling worthy and being open to receive. We must be in a state of willingness, a readiness to receive. That's why the posse of angels and I have been asking everyone for months to rejoice, get excited, and celebrate the bounty that Jupiter's expansion, good fortune, and good luck wishes to bestow on them. Remember, don't push, don't force, or control anything. And don't try to figure it out, how you're going to make this happen, as it's in the hands of spirit. It's in the hands of the destiny of your North Node. And remember that this is a karmic surprise, so allow the universe its full reign of miracles and possibilities to fulfill your heart's desires. Where we are as a collective, having experienced this momentum eclipse, is a reset. We're in a time of reset. It's a place where we have fully reconciled all aspects of ourselves into peace and harmony and balance, equality, and unity. Now, having fully completed and remembered our connection to our divine blueprints, our divine eternal nature, and our Christ consciousness within, we can now choose to create our brand new timelines, which are free from former dark program timelines. We can visualize all fallen beings with harmful agendas. They already have gone back home to source, no longer able to hijack and tamper with our DNA and our sovereignty, taking their darkness and their destruction with them. The posse of angels is sharing that if one is having difficulty imagining this, it's as simple as choosing to withdraw your focus and your attention, which is your life force energy to create, from all that is not love, all that is not peace, all that is not unity, and place it on imagining your vision of the new era of light on planet Earth. While you are visualizing this beautiful new world of light, imagine some big, massive miracles coming in to create your reality. For each of us to receive and make the impossible, seemingly impossible, possible, we must let go of everything, all our attachments, so that we can return to our one true home. In many ways, our new Garden of Eden, as it unfolds right in front of our eyes in these extraordinary energies coming up from mid-month of April onwards, as we are creating our new timelines, our new realities. And the posse of angels said, yes, start with runes today, but they wanted me to bring through a 3-rune story message for today. I usually, if you watch my videos, I usually only pick 1 rune, and they said to pick 3 runes for today's story. So this is our first rune, and this is the rune Dagats. It's the rune of breakthrough. This is when God's light emerges out of the darkness to show direction and to show clarity to prosperity and also fruitfulness. Now that many have integrated and processed the massive healing energies, the clearing trauma from our bodies from that April 8th solar eclipse that we just had, from mid-month on of April, we will begin to experience a breakthrough in stagnant areas of our lives. So I love that this rune came out first, the rune of breakthrough. The next rune that came out in this story is the first rune of the cycle of runes, which is Manats. And Manats is the rune of the self, and it's also the rune of humanity, where we've completed a cycle. We've gone through a completion, and now, in many regards, we've come back home to who we are, our true selves. And yes, this is a true relationship with our divine eternal natures. Now, having gone through such challenging and tumultuous a hero's journey, if you will, we now have returned triumphantly with more wisdom and with more knowledge. And in some regard, we've now turned that knowledge into wisdom through our personal and practical experiences. So, many times rune readers say Manats is the rune of the small self or the human self with a small s, then going full circle and coming back to the big S, the divine God, Goddess inside of us, to realize our divinity inside and just how powerful and sovereign and multidimensional we are to create our realities differently this cycle, this new cycle again. And the third in the rune story is the rune of Tewaz. And Tewaz is the rune of victory. So we have the breakthrough, coming back home to ourselves, and with that all that wisdom and knowledge that we acquired. And now we have the spiritual warrior, the rune of victory and success, as we have cut away any dead wood that was in our lives that didn't serve us anymore. And now we're free to consciously create our lives unencumbered, to travel forward freely. Victory is its own reward, having gone through much as a spiritual warrior. And now that we've learned the wisdom, we've learned the lessons, many of us will be called to step into leadership roles, to help others and find their light within, and to find their way back home. Such a beautiful three rune story. Thank you, Posse of Angels, for suggesting that. Let's go through some new cards that I acquired, and these are the Chicoli Oracle deck. They are such gorgeous, whimsical, playful pictures on these cards. And the one that came out for us today is number 10. Number 10, of course, is a number 1, and that's about new beginnings, just like the white dog that I saw. White and the number 1 are new beginnings. It's also leadership role as well. Well, this number 10 is the advice card, and it's shown up sharing that from mid-April onwards, many will be receiving information that it will have the possibility of significantly changing the direction and the perception of our lives. Just look at this picture. The information may be delivered to us in an unexpected way. Be very cautious and vigilant, as not everything that will be offered and not all those connections and opportunities will be transparent. So take things slowly, just like the snail. Ask for lots of clarification, perhaps even get some legal advice if needed. Most of all, trust your intuition. It may be very tempting to race forward and jump upon anything that is being offered now, after being still and stagnant for so long. But like the snail, slow and steady action is called for now. There we go. A lovely advice card. The next deck, the message that came from is another deck called the Tree Keeper's Oracle. Beautiful. And the cards that came out for us were number 13, and this is the Keeper of Pace. Now, this very much is confirming the advice card that we just got, because it's how to proceed now in our lives. Our intuition will tell us if it's time to speed up or slow down. It's time to pull back or time to take action. Things like tension, stress, and overwhelm are all great indicators that will tell us that it's time to slow down. Things like feeling boredom or inertia, anxiety, or fear are great indicators that some kind of change of momentum is now needed in our lives. Again, please consult your intuition because that's best to tell us what pace would be most beneficial to move forward now. And I know with, as I said, with many people being stagnant and still for so long, it's just natural to want to jump on something straight away without getting clarification or without asking more questions, dotting every I and crossing every T. And of course, during a Mercury retrograde that we are now in, people say don't sign contracts or, get a second and third pair of eyes to look at it, to make sure everything is above board and transparent. But really, our intuition is our best barometer as to whether to step forward or not. So another card came out, stuck with that one, and this was a number 18 card, which is Keeper of Stars. I love this card. The Keeper of Stars is such a beautiful card. The Posse of Angels is sharing that it's a number 18, and in Hebrew, 18 is high, and high means life. As so many will feel like they're coming back to life. They're coming home to themselves from mid-April onwards. Stars carry hope, and they carry light, of course. And the Posse of Angels is asking us all, after all that we have been through, do you carry hope and light? And do you continue to carry it in your heart? The Posse of Angels are asking, after all, do you continue to wish? If the light has gone out in your heart, try to find the energy to ignite the light of hope in your heart again, as that's where all magic begins. Find the courage in your heart to believe again. Yes, you've been through a lot, but now it's time to put aside the weariness of disbelief and revive the gift of wonder in your heart once again. The trees are saying, go out on a limb to hope again. Why? Because your dreams and your wishes are worth it. It's so very lovely. Let's go to the tarot cards, pull a story, and see what comes out for us. And this deck, of course, is my Angel Healing House tarot deck with me, Angel Ariel, on the back. There we go. Quick shuffles here. See what comes out. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, great cards. There we go. And we will take one more. Excellent. Okay. All right, first card that's coming out for us is the Emperor. This is how many are feeling now. They're feeling, you see those divergent waterfalls. They're feeling like life is flowing for them once again. They feel large and in charge. They feel like they have stepped in to this leadership role. It may be just the leadership role of now I am in full control of my own life, and I know that I am creating my surroundings, I'm creating my reality, I'm creating my timeline with spirit. And so there's this confidence about us, there's this assertiveness, and because we know who we are, and we're coming from that place of confidence and self-worth as we've connected with that. With this, which is so much about our Emperor energy. And the number 4 is about stability, security, safety, a strong foundation, which is perfect for going into Taurus season. The next card that is coming out for us is the card, the 8 of Wands. This is swift communication coming in, communication that gives us information, that gives us knowledge on an advice on how to move forward. We're also wrapping up soon the end of the Mercury retrograde when it's going to be stationing direct. They say that the first 10 days of a Mercury retrograde are pretty much the worst, which was it started on March 25th. So we're coming up to the end, almost the end of it, because it's a 3-week cycle when it moves forward. This is a number 8 card, and going into the Jupiter Uranus transit in Taurus. Well, number 8 is about wealth. It's about prosperity, finances, money, and all of that. It's also the infinity symbol, which is closing and completing a cycle and then starting a new cycle. And the rainbow, of course, in my cards is the card of wishes. So please, 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 Keeper of Stars, going back to our Tree Keepers Oracle, if you have stopped wishing, ignite the light of hope in your heart again to believe that you are not only worth it, but you are an integral puzzle piece of the planet. And just open your heart to and your willingness to receive now. Next card that's coming out for us, woohoo, is the number 6, which is the balance after a rocky road, challenging road of the 5, and the 6 of Wands is the card of victory. It's the card of triumph. And we heard those two words, victory and triumph, in the third part of our rune story, which was Tewats. That's the glyph of the spiritual warrior and the victory and the success. And certainly it's mirrored in this card. It's a card of rewards, it's the card of promotions, it's the card of being recognized for your successes. Okay. And I just mentioned the word completion. We have the World card, and we're being offered the laurel wreath of having gone through those challenging trials that we went through, and now we're coming back full circle to start a new cycle from mid-April onwards. And like I said, that Jupiter Uranus transit will expands our wishes, expands those things that we want to manifest, and in unexpected ways. So take your expectations and attachments off of how you think they're going to come in, and just open them with an open heart. And our next card that's coming in is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, another number 1, a new beginning around our finances and our abundance, our prosperity, our wealth, certainly going into Taurus season. And with that transit in Taurus, this is what many in the collective will be experiencing. To finish up today, let's go to some good fortune, hopefully in our fortune cookie cards. Oh, one wanted to come out already. Okay, we'll take that. One, oh, goodness me. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, make them jump. Make them, oh, okay, we'll take it. 1. Whoops, a daisy. Why does it always have to fall on the floor? Hang on. Get all the way down and get this. Okay, we'll take that and one more. One more. There we go. All right. The first card that's coming out for us is the card of planning. Okay? With this new information that's coming in for us, it says now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. So I just mentioned about going into that Taurus energy, not only when the sun goes into Taurus, but the Jupiter Uranus transit, which is going to be in Taurus. And this is all about getting very excited about the information coming in and planning different aspects of our lives. Next card that's coming in for us is reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end, but others could be presented to you and blossom. So, this card, the reflection card, is the card of our new soul tribe coming in. Many of us have uh, been distant from those relationships that no longer served us, and we've created space and allowed for the new relationships to come in for us. And so to collaborate with and to connect with us. And the next card that's come out for us is, I love this card, is sunshine. The sun is shining on you. It's shining on your career, on business, on growth, Jupiter's expansion, and fabulous communication in relationships and career come in. I think that's a wonderful place to end. Thank you so much, everyone, today for visiting me here at Angel Healing House. Remember that I post Walking Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom every Saturday. And I am always available through my website for my services. You can also check out my Amazon, #1 Amazon International Best-Selling books. And I'm sending you much love. Go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And I'm wishing you angel blessings as well. Have a beautiful week. Take care, everyone. Bye.